What if I told you that the brightest star of K-pop, the one who has dazzled us with his smile and music, recently revealed something so vulnerable during his military service that it left AROHA everywhere in tears? Yes, it's true, and this story will take you straight into the heart of the barracks where Cha Eun Woo's confession has shaken not just his fellow soldiers, but millions of fans around the world. Stay with me until the very end, because what he said that night carries a weight you won't forget. The moment happened in the quiet hours before lights out. The long day of drills had ended, the room was dim, and the only sounds were the tired breaths of young men carrying the burden of duty. But instead of falling into silence, the barracks became a circle of honesty, where soldiers let down their guard and spoke of the things they missed most. Sitting cross-legged on his bunk, dressed in the same fatigues as everyone else, Eun Woo began to speak. His words were steady, but his eyes revealed the longing that fans have always sensed behind his smile. "I never thought I'd miss the chaos of a concert hall this much," he admitted. That simple confession carried the kind of emotion that made the entire room pause. For someone who has always stood on stage, cheered by thousands, the contrast of silence was both strange and painful. He went on to say that in the quiet of military life, the noise of his past felt distant. But then, he reminded himself of his family, of his fans, and it was as though they were still with him, pushing him forward every single day. His voice dropped lower, almost like a whisper, and his fellow soldiers nodded in understanding. That single statement didn't just move the men around. Emmett reached through the walls, out into the world, and into the hearts of AROHA, who now see him not just as an idol but as a young man fighting through homesickness and duty. Others in the room began sharing their own stories. One soldier spoke about his mother's letters describing her blooming garden. Another mentioned a care package from his younger brother with snacks and a little drawing. Eun Woo listened to every word, his face soft with empathy, and then he added, "Every message from AROHA, every photo they share, it's like a lifeline. They don't even realize it, but they're helping me through this." That moment, that heartfelt admission, felt like a bridge between his barracks and the millions waiting for him outside. When this story reached fans, social media exploded with messages of love, pride, and comfort. "He's not just our idol. He's part of our family," one fan wrote, perfectly capturing the feeling of AROHA around the globe. Fan art appeared of him in uniform. Playlists were made to honor his words, and thousands declared that waiting for him would not be a burden, but a promise of loyalty. The confession has become a symbol not of weakness, but of resilience, of how even the strongest idols carry longing in their hearts. Woo also admitted that what he missed most about performing wasn't just the stage or the spotlight, but the way music created a bond between him and the audience, making everyone feel part of something bigger. That longing is something his fans share, counting down the days until he can once again fill a concert hall with his voice. In the end, his confession in that dim barracks was more than just words. It was a reminder that idols are human too, that even behind the perfection is a young man who misses home, misses music, and misses the love of his fans. For AROHA, this story is now a treasure, proof that their support still reaches him, no matter where he is. So let us wait with him, not in sorrow, but in strength, because when he returns, every word, every note, and every smile will mean even more than before.